guys, so I actually had a different video planned for today, but now I'm going to do it because I pulled the Pat McGrath Mothership 1 Subliminal palette out to use today, and so anyways, I pulled this palette out to use today, and I thought I was feeling very inspired by Patty Alonso's, not Patty Alonso's, I'm sorry, I just watched a video from Patty Alonso. I was feeling very inspired from Martina Lily's Everyday Pat McGrath series, and I thought like it'd be so cool to do a makeup tutorial centered around the Subliminal, Sublime, and Subversive palettes. I also have Decadence, but it's not in my collection yet because I'm waiting to haul it at the end of the month. I get a new Mothership every month. There's 10 in total at the moment. So anyways, let's get into it before my children drive me insane. Anyways, for primer, I'm starting out with the Nivea Men Sensitive Cooling Post-Shave Balm. And I like this as a primer. I would really like to use an actual real primer though, considering the fact that I have so many in my collection. For eye primer, I'm using my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Magic Star Concealer in C0. It is time to start on the eyes. So this is Subliminal, if you didn't know. Gorgeous dream. I think that Pat McGrath designed the first 3 motherships to center around light, medium, and light, medium, and deep skin tones. This is definitely more fair suited for lighter skin tones, in my personal opinion. This is my favorite mothership. So I'm gonna be using my ColourPop Smoke and Roses brush set today also. So I'm gonna take my ColourPop E2 brush and take Ultimate Taupe, which is the lightest crease shade, and I'm going to be blending that into the crease. This is clean, it's just stained. It's so creamy and so matte, like it's just a really good base transition shade. It's just a really good base transition shade to start off any kind of cool tone look. I also think you can make this lean more warm tone as well. Now this is probably going to surprise you guys, but I have a plan to use for a look that's going to use every single shade in this palette. So the shade I'm going to go with on the lid is Blitz Blue right here. I'm going to use my finger because it's going to apply best with my finger onto my lid. Personally, in my opinion, I don't think that anything can stack up to Pat McGrath's special shades. Okay, so going back into my E2 brush, I'm going to take the shade Depth here, and I'm going to create some depth in my crease. And also, I'm blending out Blitz Blue a little bit better. Yeah. Are you okay? Okay, so you can see the blended effect that gave, and what I want to do next is actually, you know what, I'm gonna work on the face and then we'll come back and finish with the eyes, because I think that this is a good place to stop at. I'm gonna take my Maybelline Superstay Multi-Use Foundation Stick in the shade 334 Warm Sun. I don't like that you don't get a lot of product with this, like this is all you're getting. But this is super duper blendable, and it kind of makes me wonder if the Rare Beauty bronzer stick is as blendable as this, because I love this. Alright, I'm going to blend that out with my ColourPop F21 brush. This stick is just so blendable, and it's just easily blendable, and it just looks seamless. I'm very happy with this product, and honestly, one of my more favorite products I've tried this month. Okay, next I go in with my liquid highlighter. So I'm going to take the Revlon Color Stay Endless Glow in Opal, and what I do is I just dab a little bit on the top of the cheeks, like that. Because I don't like this formula or this color, and then I just blend it out with my finger. I've really been liking taking this NYX Total Control Pro Illuminator in Cool, taking a little tiny bit on the back of my hand, and what I do is I just place it above my brow. I literally use 3 concealers, but I'm actually testing out one of these little foundation cards because I want to get this, but I'm not sure if I want to get it. So I'm going to test out the IT Cosmetics Oil-Free CC Plus Matte Foundation thingy, medium. I know it kind of seems dumb to have to cover up all that cream products with foundation, but I actually wear powder foundation nowadays, so the fact that I was going to test out a little trial size foundation kind of slipped my mind. I do want to go ahead and let you guys know that this is enough to do a full face, so if you really do want to test this out, you can get this from Sephora for free. Like, it's literally, you can get any 2 free samples you want with any order that you do at Sephora. So I'm going to blend that out with my ColourPop F9 brush. So I'll see you back when that's blended out with my final thoughts on the, well, first impressions on this. Okay, my number one thing with this is that it's extremely thick. Like, I'm glad that I have a natural, like, show of the bronzer and the highlight coming through, but this is extremely thick, and it's definitely only giving off like medium coverage. I mean, like, I can still see like my little mole here. I can still see freckles on my face, which you can't see them on my camera, but I can see a freckle there, freckle there, freckle there. Like, so I'm gonna have to wear this all day and update you guys later. But anyway, let's get into what I do for concealer. I take the Almay Smart Shade Concealer. This is in the shade Straight Up Medium. All I do is I pour quite a bit out with my hand, and I toss it. It's white, but the thing is that's super intriguing about it is that you blend it out and it becomes a shade. It's supposed to be medium, but you can see it's blending into my hand on camera. It always does this. Then all I do is I take what's left and I just even out my under eye. This obviously isn't going to give me any type of a brightening effect, but it's something I can super easily reach for just to conceal dark circles and be done. I'm going to take the Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer in Lavender, and what I do is I just put a dab right in the center of my eye, and then I go in with my finger and I blend that out. Then I go in with this Hard Candy Color Correct Expert Stick in Peach, and this is like one of the only hard candy products I ever really enjoyed. What I do is it's very creamy. It really is. I just go over that concealer because that purple tint is a little too much for me personally. Okay, so I blended out with my finger, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to set with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder, and I'm going to use my ColourPop F28 brush to do that. I usually use a powder foundation, so I'm not used to having a liquid foundation on. So I am just going to place some powder on my under eyes. Just lightly. I do like to bake. Then I'm going to go ahead and just set this foundation down because it still felt quite tacky. Yes, Kai. He's waving. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but he is waving. The one thing about that is that it felt tacky. Like, it did not feel like it set down. It felt like I needed to set it down. So I might have a brow routine up by the time this video goes up, but I'm still going to show you guys how I do it. I've been taking this ColourPop E12 brush. It's just a spoolie brush. Brushing my brows into place. And then what I do is I go in with any brow brush. Right now I have the E6 brush from ColourPop. Not sponsored by ColourPop, I just love these brushes. This is the Urban Decay Double Down Brow and Cafe Kitty. It's just like a brow putty. It's not like the best brow formula personally, but all I'm doing is I'm taking the dark brown and I'm lining my brows, and then I'm going to fill them in, so I'll be right back. So, because I already have a brow video coming out, if not already out, I don't want to have to take up the time just showing you guys how I do the brows. I just kind of like would rather tell you and then point you into the direction of that video, because I'm not really a fan of this product. I literally just had it sitting in my collection from whenever it was released, and I was like, well, might as well use it up because I have it and it's still good. It still feels like it's good. I obviously swatched it before I put it on my face. I just don't think I enjoy putty formulas for brows. I've only really enjoyed putty formulas for highlights. So next thing I do is I'm going to take the lighter shade in here. And I put that in the front of my brows to give it a little bit more of a definition. And then what I do is I go in with In Studio Brow Gel in medium brown. I love how tiny this is, but the product itself gets everywhere. So you have to be super duper careful. But it does catch onto my brow hair, my individual brow hairs, and make them stand out quite a bit on their own. So I like it, but I don't like it. There's like good parts to it, and there's down parts to this product. But it definitely does help my brows on a natural day. This is very much a natural brow day. Or not really, I've been doing just natural brows. Then I'm taking the ColourPop E12 spoolie brush again, and I just brush. Because like I said, that formula will get everywhere, and it did. So I try to brush the formula through, and I try to brush it out. This also gives a more natural brow effect as well. So if you're looking for that more natural brow, this is really nice. Okay, back to Subliminal, back to the eyes. So first thing I want to do is take Skin Show Nude, which is this shade right here. Put that as my brow bone highlight. I'm going to use a ColourPop E4 brush to do that. Okay. I'm just going to blend this out. I'll be right back. Okay, Jackson. I'm back. And after Jackson just gave me a heart attack. Hang on. I'm going to take my ColourPop E18 brush and I'm going to spray it with my setting spray. No, actually, I'm going to get it dry. Pick it up dry and then spray it. I'm going to take VR Violet, which is one of my favorite shades in this palette. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I know I'm going to take it. So what I decided to do is just place it a little bit in the inner corner because I still want some Blitz Blue to show up. I'm going to re-intensify Blitz Blue once I get the other base shades down. Or once I get the other shades down, because that's a base shade. Alright. I love how that looks. I'm going to take a ColourPop E3 brush and go into Astral White, which is this shade here. It's a white with blue reflect in it. And it's really pretty. Again, spray my brush. And I'm going to take it on the inner part of my eyelid, but not the inner corner. And I'm going to mix VR Nectar with it. You can see a difference, I think. A little bit, but there's definitely a difference there. So, I'm going to do that again on the other eye. Okay, so I'm going to take my E26 brush and go into the shade Pale Gold 002 right here, and I'm going to take that on this brush, and of course I'm going to spray it, and I'm going to put that as the inner corner highlight. It's going to be my pop shade, and it definitely made it pop. Alright, now all I'm going to do is take Blitz Blue on my finger and just re-intensify the outer edge right here. And try to melt it into that VR Nectar shade. If I was to redo this again and I was going to layer those two special shades on this Blitz Blue shade, Astral Blue Wet on this shade is darker than VR Nectar. So I would have rather it be the opposite. VR Nectar and Astral White switched. Okay, so I'm going to take Extreme Black right here on my ColourPop E2 brush. And I'm gonna put this on the outer edge, just lightly. I still want that blue shade to pop through. And then in the inner corner, or in the crease, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take this E9 brush from ColourPop and nothing on it to blend everything in the crease out. I love the gradient I have on my eye. I think it's very fun. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take my Profusion Cosmetics Wing It Superfine Eyeliner in Black Noir. And I'm going to do a wing. I kind of wish Pat McGrath would release a neutral palette. Like, Subliminal and Bronze Seduction are probably the only neutral palettes she has. Or, like, bring back her little, like, baby motherships, the, like, 6 pans. Those would be so cool, because she has a baby mothership for Subliminal, Sublime, and Subversive that I think people would love nowadays. I'm going to take a little bit of Waddles from Colourpop on my L1 brush. And I'm going to put this on the lower lash line because I need something of a base for the shades I'm going to use down there. Okay, now that that is settled, I'm going to take my Colourpop E28 brush and I'm going to spritz it after I get the shades. I'm going to get the shade Substance right here. It's a shimmer, but I'm going to put that on the outer part of my lower lash line and like to the pupil and out. I don't have enough brushes, so I'm going to take my Colourpop L1 brush and go into Lilac Dusk? Yeah, Lilac Dusk right here, and put it on the inner part. And I am going to wet it. I can't believe how much this is working! I cannot believe it. Ooh, that Lilac Dusk shade is beautiful. There you have it. I did a full look using every single shade in this palette. That takes talent, I think. I'm going to use my Urban Decay and Prince eyeliner in So Dark. I don't have any other black liner. I am in the process of ordering some, though. I am going to curl my lashes with my Jeffree Star lash curler. I'm going to prep my lashes with my Jeffree Star approved lash primer. Take my Rimmel London bronzer from the Golden Sands palette on my Colourpop F21 brush, and I'm gonna use this for my powder bronzer. Going in with my Lunar Beauty Moon Prism blush palette, I'm gonna take my F30 brush and take Pink Moon, and this is gonna be my blush. Take this Real Techniques 031 brush and go into my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Supreme Frost Highlighter in Wet Dream, and this is going to be my highlight for the day. I say it matches that pale gold shade and ties the look together. So I'm going to take my Anastasia Lash Bag Mascara, and this is the mascara I'll be wearing. Alright, now it's time to finish up with lips. I'm going to use my Hard Candy Mattaholic Lip Liner in Sugar Plum, and I'm going to just line my lips, so I'll be right back. The lipstick I'm wearing is Jeffree Star Cosmetics' I'm Royalty Liquid Lipstick. So that's what I'm going to be filling my lips in with. Set my face, I'm going to use my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. That is another really good product I tried this month, and I will be testing out these Ioni Natural Light Wispy Lashes. So anyways, this is the finished look. You probably are like, why did you use light lashes? I prefer this like little size lashes other than the full dramatic ones. These just fit me better. Obviously use whatever lash fits you best, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Yosh. Fat manch. But anyways, oh, I love it. He's got the chubbiest cheeks ever. He's got the chubbiest cheeks ever. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm going to end it here. You got a bad chubby rash. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'm going to end it here. And yeah, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Maybe Jackson will make a cameo. Oh, this would be a cute picture. Oh. Jackson, can you stay like this and I can get a picture? Okay, come here. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye, you guys.